Yeah, I think the problem with content in the way it's still understood, it's very much understood as like a printed product or a fixed product, I guess, like a book that's being sold. And ultimately, online content works very differently. It's changeable. It can be cut up. It can be redistributed. It can be remixed and mashed up and so on. It can be reconfigured in different ways. So it needs to be understood in this way. It's actually about making content shareable, I think, making it available to people to do new things with it, not just to receive it and to consume it. That's just not going far enough. Social media is certainly not for everybody in the way that it's been done by many companies. You know, a lot of people are using it simply to push out their same old press releases. That's incredibly problematic, and ultimately, I don't think users will be very interested in that. There might be a handful of users who find that useful, but the vast majority, I don't think, are actually hugely interested in that sort of content. You know, they want to engage, they want to be able to have a conversation. Some companies do that really well, and if they do, then I think that can generate a lot of brand loyalty, for example, a lot of interest, a lot of engagement, probably convert into new customers or new followers or whatever it might be. But for that, you really have to engage as a person, in a sense, rather than as a company. You know, even if you've got a company account on Facebook or Twitter, you've actually got to show some personality there, and you probably have to have a particular staff member who runs it, rather than just sort of pushing out automatically all the press releases and everything. So I think that's an important part of it. But for the most part, I think it's also the case that actually the most successful forms of engagement in social media are not so much through companies as companies, but through staff members who are active and represent the company in one form or another. You know, I may not follow Apple, but I might follow Steve Jobs. I may not follow Google, but I might follow Sergey Page or Larry Brin. I may not follow, the government, but I may follow the prime minister. So these are, I think, that you need to show some humanities, that you need to show that you're an actual person rather than some corporate bot that pushes out information.